Welcome to Global Defense Experiment Security. Hello all citizens of America. Today we will talk about the two most important foundations of the United States. Let's start with the first one, with the foundation of Global Defense Experiment Security. That is to say GDES. This photo is the foundation photo of GDES, which was founded around 1938 in Chicago. GDES is famous for something else. The aliens, yes citizens, the aliens, where they came around 1847 and 1850, who eventually got frozen by ice fish. The big ancient fish that froze the entire Earth during Ice Age. Well, as it happened almost a year ago, interdimensional aliens almost invaded the Earth. But thanks to Ice Fish and Caller Man, we won. Okay, that's enough. Now we're going to talk about the aliens of GDES. So let's start the first one. Experiment 009. It's a small and luminous creature. It's able to manipulate any organic type. So if you see it, hide or run away as fast as you can. We also have more information about the creature, which is able to shapeshifter. In fact, in the photo it looks like a beautiful woman, almost a goddess. Let's move on to the second. Experiment 579. It looks like a human, but it is about 2 meters tall. It is wearing a kind of metal armor. According to scientists, its energy is super powerful compared to us. So scientists in 1942 developed the world's first laser rifle, and it is a great evolution for all humanity. If you see it, run immediately to the side to avoid the laser. Let's move on to the third. Experiment 433. She appears to be an old woman with gray hair and blue glowing eyes, wearing a light blue dress. According to scientists, experiment 433 is faster than light itself, so we shouldn't joke about old women. If you see it, be good. Okay, let's move on to the fourth. Experiment 011. It looks like a small blue light with spider legs, with strange markings. According to scientists, these signs are from another planet about 7 galaxies away from here. It's very similar to Experiment 009. If you see it, run, and I will come to you, and I will kill everything you have. Okay, let's move on to the fifth. Experiment 764. He looks like a teenager, or the youngest of the group. Obviously he is human, like Experiment 433. Appearance with a white dress, with brown curly hair, with blue illuminated eyes. According to scientists, Experiment 764 is more fast as Experiment 433. If you see him, good. Only 2 more to go. Now let's move on to Experiment 001. Experiment 001, just groups of small blue lights with spider legs. It is very together with Experiment 009 and Experiment 011. In the group there are at least 1,000 of them in the ice. According to the scientists, some of them have equipment like iron metal on their backs like all the others, but some have blue black holes on their backs. We don't know how they resist the blue black hole, because a black hole is an object with a very strong gravitational pull. If you see them, run away when you can. If instead of grab them, be careful because they can manipulate your mind. So grab them now, and I will throw you off the ground and kill you while you can. Let's move on to the last one. Experiment 555. Experiment 555 is a person about 210 centimeters tall, with gray clothes, with a gray hat, with a very dark face, with blue eyes lit up. And the tallest is stronger than the whole group. In 1955, Experiment 555 is freed from ice, so the residents of GDES forced the safety to not let it escape. According to scientists, Experiment 555 is very, very, very strong, that not even Caller Man would stop him. the only one who can defeat Experiment 555, and Ice Fish, who is 70% of defeating Experiment 555. Another information that scientists have discovered. If you stay too long with Experiment 555, you will end up being afraid. And I would also have it in dreams. But then also go crazy. Scientists are creating anti-fear masks for Experiment 555. CITUR. You're dead. Okay, this is the last one. Now let's move on to another foundation. The Edney Park is one of the most famous amusement parks in America, in which there are rides, but more important, there are robots. The founder is called Edney Gann, like the park. The park was created around 1960, which then became an amusement park, became more popular because of the robots. Cyanin is a large robot about 120 meters tall, with only one eye, with red arms with yellow and orange energy, like Clow Man. According to Edney, he rebuilt this robot from 1970, very inspired by Clow Man's design. Cyanin is not only a show robot, he is also a superhero who fought faces with Clow Man and Ice Fish. And not to forget that there was Kinnan, Cyanin's older brother, and Bana, the pet duck, in which they saved the world from those interdimensional aliens. TV Clow is a robot with a TV head, about 230 centimeters tall, with clown clothes. Its goal is to make children laugh by doing funny things like a clown. It is able to transmit videos through its TV. Now let's start the video of Edney.
Hello, TV Clow. Tell me, how was your day?
Very, very, very funny. I love making children laugh too much.
Aha, is your job too much fun?
Funny, funny. I love this place. Creator.
Here it is. So you would be friends with those aliens? Then you back your friends? Look what they did. They killed 18 people in Siberia in 1847. And you think you'll find these fucking sick alien? Me? I am wrong. You aliens are wrong. Your goal is to conquer this planet. Your friends made all this mess. Are you threatening me by any chance? You alien don't know where I am because your radars don't reveal my foundation.
One day I will find you. I will kill you.
Hello everyone, my name is Jimmy Vinos, or Jim. I was an average 15-year-old boy who went to high school. I am very good at subjects, but my absolute favorites were physics, math, and geography. Well, I was a very intelligent, polite boy. Even if I was bullied for how much of a nerd I am. Well, anyway, I know how to defend myself thanks to my father. My father is a math and physics teacher, and he is very good at teaching, but in his free time, he does freestyle fighting in the living room. Instead, for my mother. Well, I never knew her, but my father tells me she was a drunkard who drinks a lot, and she was also abusive. Let's leave all that behind. Now, let's talk about the day I fell in love with the most popular and most beautiful girl in the whole school. Lenny. Oh, how beautiful she was. Oh, how beautiful she was. My heart beat 1,000 beats per second. But one day I managed to conquer her because she also had feelings for me. And that was the best day of my life. Everything was going well. I started creating robots like prototypes in my garage. But I needed something. So I went to the amusement park of Edeni, which has been abandoned since 1986. Because Edeni was actually a mafioso and murderer who killed children and rest and more. It makes me want to throw up just thinking about it. Edeni creates robots with method to distract children and then kill them. But now, all robots have been destroyed after the 1986 incident. This will be helpful. Let's see if there are any other interesting objects for my construction. Garage sure has something. Now I see what's inside. There it is, an abandoned robot. Pretend he's not alive, pretend he's not alive, pretend he's not alive. Damn it, this robot is moved.
I love you, Mr. Clown.
We have a lot of fun! We have a lot of fun! We have a lot of fun!
Funny, funny. I love this place. Are you lost by any chance, Jimmy? Your parents won't find you at home tomorrow morning, my dear little boy. About 175 centimeters tall with green eyes, blonde hair, a red dress, about 15 years old, and born in 1992 on March 15th in the city of Portland in the state of Oregon. Now I'm having a lot of fun with your blood, and I want to eat you alive, little boy.
Then I'll destroy you, you stupid robots. I'm not afraid of you.
Really cute, boy. What did you say before?
I'm not afraid of you.
You little bastard! I'm now going to peel off your skin and eat your whole flesh when this stupid acid is over. I'm going to kill you, baby. I'm going to kill you.
Take this fucking bomb and shut up. Please, come on. Come on. Come on.
Insects, I'm going to kill you now. Now, it's your turn. What? Who are you? Mother.
What are you doing? Tell me what the fuck
Poor thing, complaining because I have control of all gravity. And what?
This is not stone.
Good shot, kid. But I can regenerate my wound from scratch. Now, it's time when I kill you.
Watch you regret. What we should do, I will be as friends with you. Die.
So, I have proof now. Robots don't have balls.
I hate your powers of havoc. And now, I'm fucking tired of you.
I could pass it bothering me, but now there must be a surprise right now.
Do you think your army scared me? Nice! Now!
I hope I don't die. I have to survive this battle.
No, boring. I wanted to go home right now. Huh? I don't know what the fuck is going on their side of the room.
Now we invade this planet.
Yes, my great